So now we're going to do our rainbow cloud origami, and this is probably the trickiest one out of our unicorn origami kit. So we take our rainbow cloud paper, which looks like this on this side. We're going to take it and we're going to flip it to the other side with the eyes like this, and we're going to fold along the middle on the diagonal. So the top tip and the bottom tip have to meet up, and we fold it in half along the diagonal. And the same with, we take the left point and we take it, put it to the, match it to the right point. And we fold. Then we're going to flip the entire piece over, and we're going to fold it along the middle so that in half, so that the bottom flap meets the top flap. Next, you will see a slight dotted line here and on the other side as well. Fold down along that dotted line. And then we're going to take the other side, and we're going to take the other side and match it so that it meets the other flap on the other side. Going to open that back up, and we're going to turn it, and we're going to do the same thing. So take it and fold it in half along the middle. And we're going to fold it back down along this dotted line. Flip it to the other side and do the same for the whole bottom. And open it back up. Now with the letter A on your left, we're going to fold the paper in half along the diagonal like this. This part's a little bit tricky, so pay attention. So there's not a lot we have to do. We just have to fold it and guide the paper gently. So guide the paper gently so that it folds with this part coming up, this part going downwards, and this one going back upwards and downwards like this. So it's like convex, concave, and convex. So we just push it in and fold it, and it will turn into a shape that looks like this. Next, we're going to take this bottom flap and we're going to fold it along this dotted line by pivoting and folding. So pivoting by holding it and just pushing it outwards like this, and folding it along that dotted line. And it will stop here, so it will turn into this diamond shape. And just fold that down. Next, we're going to fold along this dotted line upwards. You'll see your little cloud appear. So just fold it upwards. There will be this part that comes up along with it. And what we're going to do is a squash fold. So basically you take this little corner here, this fold here that pops up, and we're going to squish it into a triangle like that. And then it will lay flat. This part is also a little bit tricky. We're going to take all the flaps, so from here except for the last flap. We're not going to take the last flap, we're just going to take this top part. And we are going to pivot and fold as well. So we're going to pivot this entire piece and fold along this dotted line. So using that dotted line as a guide, we're going to fold it backwards along that dotted line, but at the same time pivot our cloud so that it turns a little bit. And you're going to have to fold that in, tuck the face in a little bit as that happens. And so you can see the little rainbow stripes here. Next, we're going to take this point and fold it back into the corner and tuck it in. And we're also going to take this point and just fold it backwards and tuck in these little tips. So we have one little tip, tuck in that one little tip here, tuck in that one, and we are going to fold along this bottom corner along that dotted line. Next, we'll take the back flap, the big red black back flap, and we're going to fold it along the dotted line backwards so that we have our last rainbow color along the back. We are almost done. Next, we're going to take this dotted line from the cloud. We're going to fold that backwards. So the cloud part is finished. Now we have to finish the rainbow. Fold this top tip back towards the back, like this. And inside reverse fold, which is tuck in this little corner along the dotted line. And there we have our rainbow cloud.